Welcome to Halifax!
Welcome to Halifax.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Joe Man's Land. Today we are in Halifax. Like I promised, I'm going to make a quick little video review of the gear I traveled with on this trip. I didn't actually just get here. I'm actually just about to leave. This is my last night in Halifax. I've already done all the work stuff I had to do, but I got an opportunity to go out tonight and do some drone piloting and a chance to just do a bit more street photography and a bit more exploring. So we'll talk about the gear. We'll go for a little walk around downtown Halifax, do a little bit of droning over at Peggy's Cove because I'm licensed now. So before we get into the camera that I'm using as well as the microphone, we're just going to talk a little bit about my portable computer setup that I use for editing as well as all the stuff that, you know, holds my gear together. So let's get started with that. Here is my workstation. Got a 2020 M1 Mac Mini with 256 internal. I've got a no brand external monitor that is USB-C powered, and then this horrible mouse and keyboard setup that I brought from home. I would say these two things are great. This keyboard, massive thumbs down. The computer I really love, I just got that recently. And then here's my portable German-made travel tripod. It's great for vlogging as well as having unstable time lapses. And let's get into my portable camera that I bring with me as well, which is the Osmo Action.
Just like you know, I always want stress like you. I always want stress like you.
Alright, so I skipped a bunch of stuff about what's in my bag, and I'm actually going to do it tomorrow morning right before we take off. I'm at Peggy's Cove right now, which is a beautiful little outlet here in Halifax. Well, Nova Scotia, actually. It's not really in Halifax. It's about a 40-minute drive. Beautiful spot. A couple quick things. Do not go on the Black Rocks. Everyone has kept on telling me this. Also, everyone kept on saying go to King of Donair. Don't go there either. Black Rock's not safe. King of Donair, greasy, not good. All right, guys, we're gonna go fly the drone.
Just like you.
Oh, you're expecting drone footage. Me too. Turns out that can't find my drone with this phone. And actually all Android. So actually DJI hasn't released a software update yet actually on their DJI Go 4 app, which is one you have to use for the older drones like my Mavic Air. So I can't fly it. I got my license, got my permit, did all that stuff, got out to that beautiful lighthouse, and I spent 45 minutes trying to re-download the app, and it just didn't work. Yeah, anyways, we're gonna go find a spot to sit down here at the harbor. I gotta get some more footage, but we'll go find a nice spot to sit, and we'll talk a little bit more about what's in my bag, because that's the whole point of this video. It's not about what's in Halifax, it's about what's in my bag. And I've been kind of missing that so far. Let's go.
So, all that footage was totally unusable, as I'm sure you guys could hear. There was a ton of wind, and I was actually using my Osmo Action as my primary camera because I'm trying to show you guys what my primary camera is. I actually have a microphone adapter that I sometimes use with this, and then I can plug in. Sorry, it's just morning time here, back in Calgary. It wasn't a good flight. I have a microphone adapter I can use on this camera, then I can use like my Takstar, or I can use my Rode VideoMic Pro. But of course, when you're traveling, you're thinking you're going to be using your A camera the whole time, so you don't bring that adapter. But it was super windy and all of the footage was unusable. So we're going to quickly just do a cutaway, show you guys what was in my camera bag. The first thing is the Ising telescoping tripod. This is attached to the bottom of my bag. It's great. I've got a base plate mounted on the top so I can use it for quick release. I mostly use this for vlogging. It's great. And cheap. And I think it was built in 1962. This is the Peak Design 6-liter messenger bag, and I love this bag. It's made out of waterproof recyclable material, so it's great for all-around weather. It's got those clips at the bottom like I was mentioning for the tripod if you're wanting to attach it. It's also got a nice carry handle at the top, and then this great zipper to open it up. It actually comes with a shelving system inside it. I actually got rid of it because I needed all the space I could for my gear, which sits in it like this. So I've got 2 lenses in there, 1 camera body, and my wide angle adapters. We'll start with that. Here's my first thing I bring, which is my 43mm Vivitar wide angle adapter for my 35mm lens with a step down ring. I like this thing. I would bring this. And I've got my 7300 full frame Nikon 7300 4.5-5.6 telephoto lens. I like that lens a lot with the FTZII adapter. I should mention that as well, that the FTZII adapter is in my kit. And then I've got my Rode Video Mic Pro, which I got from a very disgruntled real estate agent that was selling it for cheap because he was no longer a real estate agent. He kept telling me he took good photos, but he had this mic. Just didn't really make sense. And then I've got my camera, which is the Nikon Z6. All right, guys, so let's just wrap up, talk about the things I would bring, the things I wouldn't bring. Just to recap, I would totally bring all the stuff you're seeing me through right now: the Ising telescoping tripod, the Rode Video Mic Pro, as well as the Z6 paired with the 35mm f1.8 and that wide angle adapter with a step down ring. All of that, awesome. Gets the big Joey thumbs up. Reminds me of that old Shaw guy, Harry Stobo, that used to review movies. I give this 4 Harry Stobos out of 5. People don't get that unless you've lived in Calgary your whole life. Anyways, let's move on to the 7300. Again, another piece of gear I would bring. I think it's an awesome lens. You can get really great photos with it as long as the lighting's good. Totally would bring it again. The drone, until I have that software update figured out and I'm able to get the app to work consistently on my my main phone, I don't think I'm going to take it with me anywhere. Obviously, in the meantime, for casual things, I will be using my old LG phone because it has an older version of Android, so theoretically it should work, but until I can rely on it properly, I'm not going to take it with me anywhere. As well, I will be definitely coming back to Halifax. It's a beautiful spot to do photos, and I'd love to come back when I've got just a little more time. So with that, guys, we're going to wrap up the video. But before I do, I just want to thank you all so much for watching my videos up until now. I know sometimes they're a little inconsistent with uploads and the content's constantly changing. But you know, that's because I'm still finding myself on this platform and I'm still trying to figure out kind of, you know, what I want to make, right? I feel like a YouTube channel should be an expression of who you are as a person, and I'm kind of a crazy person, so it's a bit of everything, right? So, you know, if you guys have any ideas or things you think I should try out doing, please comment below. I would love to hear from you. And as well, if you're a photographer in the Calgary area and you'd like to meet up and do a lens review together, I'm also open to that as well. So if you want to hit that like button, that would be great. If you've already subscribed, awesome. If you haven't, think about it. I got lots of fun stuff that I like to do. And in the meantime, take more photos. We'll see you guys in the next video. See you later.